Hello my dear students. Now today in this class we will discuss that how discipline brings success. The teacher noticed Shweta from the very first day of the school. Shweta is a student and his teacher noticed her from the very first day as she was very disciplined and obedient student. She was very disciplined and obedient. She sat quietly in the class, obeyed the teacher, learned the lessons, behaved well with everyone in the class, and had a pleasing personality. Everyone in the class looked for the Shweta's company. Due to her nature, due to her personality, everyone was looking for her company. Discipline and obedience are the traits. Discipline and obedience are the two terms which will develop your personality. It is the only two terms which will develop your personality. God had a purpose in creation of the universe. When the universe functioned as per the law of the nature, there was happiness on earth. When the God has developed us, there was a function, there was happiness on earth. But as we are going against the law, then different type of problems are coming. For example, tsunami, earthquakes, and these things are coming. Now, balance of earth and the result in calamities like earthquake, tsunamis, etc. God created man to be happy, to achieve happiness. A man must control his emotion, temperament, and modify behavior in any way, discipline himself. Like this, emotion, temperament, and these things will should be controlled, and we have to improve ourselves. Acceptance, willpower, hard work, industry, and persistence are the five pillars of self-discipline. This is the five important points which I am telling. Self acceptance means first you should accept your mistakes. Then willpower, you must be willing to do something. Hard work, you must be hardworking. Industry means you must accept the terms. Persistence, you must be continuous, continuing, keep on going the things which you have accepted. Now, self discipline is the ability to control one's feeling and one come one's weakness. We can control our feelings and we should control our weakness as well. This is called self discipline. Imagine that you could accomplish if you could simply tell yourself, I am overright and I must lose. Means you, if you can tell that I am overweight and I can lose, how you will lose? You will do certain exercises, and these kind of exercises will help you in losing weight. But you must be continuous and you must be persistent in all these. My weight. Self-discipline gives you the willpower to exercise and lose weight. Your self-discipline only will give you the power and the motivation to lose your weight. Now, self-discipline can empower you to overcome any addiction. Certain types of addictions are there. For example, if we are playing games, this is the type of addiction. If we are using mobile phones unnecessarily, this is the type of addiction. If we are playing games more than studies, this is the type of addiction. We have to control these kind of addictions. Now, how we will control this? By the self discipline. Now, in this, the way to build self discipline is like weightlifting to build muscle. Why? Because it will not be developed in one day, in 1 month. This is a continuous process, and we have to work hard for this. Then, slowly by slowly, it will be developed. Now, in this, if lift weight, what within your abilities to lift, you yourself stopped when you are exhausted. Whatever the weight you are lifting, that weight will not stop you. You are stopping the weight lifting process, and when you feel that you are exhausted. Similarly, the basic principle to build the self discipline is to accept challenge that you can successfully accomplish. Self discipline is the way by which we are accepting the challenges. For example, if you are telling you want to be a doctor, if you want to be an engineer, then this is the self discipline, that you have accepted the challenge and you are willing to study that much to be like that. Discipline is not curbing one's freedom. Discipline means you are doing everything on time, you are giving everything on time. Then this doesn't mean that it will means crush your freedom. This is the way to improve your ability to think what is correct or what is not correct. Now, discipline self not curbing your freedom, rather, it is achieving mastery over one's negative feelings and desires. This will help you to overcome your negative feelings and the desires. Positive behavior helps you to gain confidence of others, and positive behavior will help you to gather others' confidence as well. To achieve success in life, self discipline is indispensable. Mahatma Gandhi spent hours in praying and fasting. Mahatma Gandhi, all we know, he was praying, he was fasting for controlling himself, and when he was controlling himself, other people were following him. Now, to discipline his body and mind, athletes and sports trained themselves for hours every day to discipline their bodies, learn skills. Sports person practicing daily only to control their body and the mind. If they will control their mind, then their body will be controlled himself, itself. Students sit silently in the class when the teacher teaches and listen to him or her. This is disciplining their eyes, ears, tongue. If you are sitting silently, if you are looking the content carefully, if you are writing, then this is the discipline, and this will help you to gain something in the class. Now, the rule or regulation of the school helps them acquire the self-discipline. Management of time is an important factor of discipline. Schools emphasizes in practicing punctuality, time lost can never be regained. In school, what we are learning? We are learning the discipline, we are gaining the control over mind, we are understanding that what is the importance of discipline in our life. We never, the time which we will lose, that will be never regained. The time wasted during the studies can't help in examination hall. If we are losing, if we are not focusing on the content or whatever the teacher is teaching, then it will not help us in our examination hall. Now, in this lesson, we have to discuss all these things by which we can improve our self discipline. Now, the time wasted, sorry, discipline helps to grow. It guards a person from danger. Playing a game, obeying all its rules, give much pleasure. Playing game is good, but playing game with rules, this will be more helpful and this will be more playful. Chaos and accidents on the road can be avoided. Being irregular to school and absent minded in the class is not a disciplined behavior. If we are following the rules, if we are following the discipline, then accidents on the roads can be avoided. And if we are present in the class with our mind, then it will help us in regain the self discipline. Watching television for filmy entertainment program for too long does not discipline your mind. If we are watching certain movies or certain songs, then it will not help us in disciplining the mind. Now, your precious time is learning. You are also harming your eyes and giving them stress for too long. Parental care, education at the schools, and the one's maturity helps a person to discipline his sense and modify his behavior. We must be mature enough to understand the guidance of others, and with the help of maturity and the understanding, we can help ourselves to gain some certain good things. Now, in this lesson, true and false, it is discipline and obedience helps us to form an attractive personality. This is true. Self-discipline is the killing of one's emotions. This is false. Discipline oneself is curbing one's freedom. This is false. Management of time is an important factor of discipline. This is true. Watching television for long hours is a disciplined action. This is false. Now fill in the blanks. Dash is responsible for the imbalance in nature. Indiscipline. To achieve happiness, one must control the dash and dash himself. This emotions and temperaments. Dash can remove the weakness of your character. Discipline. To achieve success in life, self-discipline is key factor. While playing a game, you must dash all its rule to get dash. You must follow to get success. Now question and answers already I have given in LFS web portal. Now again I am telling what happens when we do not follow the law of nature. When the universe functions as per the law of nature, there was happiness on earth. Now man is going against the law of nature. It upsets the balance of earth and result in calamities like earthquake and tsunami, floods, etc. So this is very simple. If we will not follow the rules of nature, it will be going against us. In what ways does self-discipline help you? Discipline and obedience are the traits of character that help to form an attractive personality. Means the traits and the obedience which we are learning, this will help us to develop a personality. What are the five pillars of self-discipline? Acceptance, willpower, hard work, industry, and persistence are the five pillars of self-discipline. What happens if we do not have management of time? Management of time is an important factor of discipline. School emphasizes in practicing punctuality. Time once lost will never come back again. Without management of time, we will not be able to achieve anything in the life. This is the main thing why we should manage the time. How do game help us to become disciplined? Playing a game, obeying all its rules, gives much pleasure. It teaches us to obey the rules and regulations thoroughly. Every game is having certain rules, and if we are following the games, it will help us in following the rules, and we should learn that uh, while following the rules, it will give us more pleasure and the coordination among the team members. Now, with the help of this lesson and with this revision portion, I have finished the third lesson with the exercises. If you have any confusion, you can write the comments. Thank you.